Good morning and welcome to another daily video of the Insider Perks Google Insights series. I'm Brian Searle, founder and CEO of the company, and today we are going to again randomly choose a city and randomly choose a park that shows up in the Google search results, kind of analyze their presence, see if we can do our best to not only help them, but give you some tips as an owner of a campground, RV park, manager, operator type thing, where you can improve your own Google presence as well. Just kind of step back and see how the guests are perceiving you online and what you can do to control that. So we're going to jump right in here. Our city for today is Sedona, Arizona, as you can see here. If you scroll down, we've got three choices here. I kind of cheated a little bit this morning, and I noticed that Chavez Crossing Group Campground is actually a National Forest Service park. So we're going to choose the second one here, Oak Creek Mobilodge. And you can see they've got 3.5 stars, which makes me a little bit nervous. By default, to be perfectly honest, I'd probably just click on Manzanita Campground. But since for the purposes of our video, we want to analyze and figure out why, we're going to do this. The picture doesn't really tell me much. It's kind of a Google satellite view. We're going to go ahead and click into the listing here. So Oak Creek Mobilodge, again, 3.5 stars. First thing I'm going to do is take a look at the map marker. I can see it's relatively crowded. I have a lot of different choices if I wanted to do that. But if I'm looking at the area, I'm thinking, maybe I like to visit Flagstaff or Prescott or those kind of areas, just making sure it's close to the highway or in that area. So back here on the Google listing, I'm going to click into their photos here, bring them up big. I'm going to look here. There's a little thing from apartments.com for some reason. Not sure if this is entirely the campground, but it's there. Going to look here. They got some unique lodging accommodations. Looks pretty cool. 2 stories here. Definitely piques my interest there. Going to keep going. Got some nice decor there at the campground. Looks like it's got a nice setting in the Sedona area. Maybe a little crowded down there. But just kind of going through the photos here. Nothing really that stands out to me that says don't go there. So good stuff. Good stuff. Going to go back here to their Google listing then and scroll down just a little bit and see again. Now, this is the big problem here is that 3.5 star rating, and that's going to make me really cautious. So I'm going to look at these two things here. Price was excellent. The property's really run down, and at $55 a night, it's overpriced. So that's going to make me a little bit cautious. And then they talk about a unisex bathroom, and nothing good or bad there. So we're going to click on View All Reviews. By default, your customers are going to see this most relevant tab here. But what we want to do is concentrate on the newest tab, and that's going to show more recent experiences. So here's the first one that comes up, 3 stars, tough to get in and out of with a Class C, but people were great. 4 stars, 4 stars. Here's a 1 star. I would not recommend for larger RVs, so kind of the same theme up here as tough to get in and out. Kind of a permanent resident type campground. So if I'm looking for overnights or stuff like that, maybe I want to consider that. Somebody said this place is a ghetto. Some 4 stars mixed in here, 3.5 stars, dirty, trashy, unsafe. So, here's what I'm thinking. Like if you're the owner of this park, why are you not on here responding to this? I understand there's a mentality that maybe we don't want to justify these with an answer. But if you are tough to get in and out, then come on and explain that to people. If you aren't, or you feel like you aren't, then come on and answer that as well. Talking about larger RVs and permanent sites and stuff like that, obviously you never want somebody to get the perception that your place is a ghetto. So come on there and respond and just be polite and professional and say, Tim, thank you for your concerns and your comments. But we really don't feel that way, and we really do our best to provide a good experience for people. But if you don't respond, then their side of the story is the only thing that matters to people that are looking at you out there. So reviews are there, and then you've got some questions and answers sections here. Always pay attention to this as an owner because not only can people come on here and ask questions, but other people can answer these for you, and you want to make sure that they're providing the appropriate answers for those things. So do you accept tents? No. Other than that, there's just 3 questions here, but that can fill up as more and more people get to use it. So here's my immediate thinking. I mean, if I'm looking in the Sedona area and I'm seeing all these other campgrounds, I'm going to probably go check a few of the other ones out because the 3.5 stars is not impressing me. The fact that some of these reviews talk about if I have a larger rig, it's not going to help me get into there. And the fact that the owner is not responding to the reviews and showing that they care from a customer service standpoint, all things that are kind of working against your favor. Now, that's not to pass judgment on this park. They could be an excellent park. The problem is the perception of your business online is what matters. So you can take steps to start responding to your reviews, to claim your Google listing, to drive more people who have positive feedback to leave reviews. This is not a lost cause. This is not something that you can't impact, but you have to take the opportunities that are presented in front of you in a digital age. So thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it for another daily Google Insights video. Hopefully this helped you or someone else you know improve, and we will see you tomorrow.